Hey there, viewers! We all want to look and feel young for as long as possible. While aging is inevitable, there are things you can do to slow it down. But what if we tell you that certain habits could be aging you faster? Knowing about these habits can help you prevent the damage. In today's video, we'll talk about health mistakes that can make you look older. Could your sleep cycle be the reason for premature wrinkles? Is screen time cause for concern? We'll talk about all of these and more. Your biggest sin could be not getting enough sleep. If you want to avoid looking older, it's important that you get a good night's sleep on a regular basis. Your skin cells work on a circadian rhythm. This is similar to your sleep-wake cycle. During nighttime, while the rest of your body is resting, your cells work on repairing any damage caused during the day. This could be damage from pollution or exposure to the sun. If you don't get enough sleep, your cells won't have time to fully repair the damage. Since you don't have enough time for repairs, your skin gets stressed. This ends up causing premature aging and your cells won't be as healthy as they should be. You end up looking older than you are. In one study, it was seen that even one night of bad sleep can be detrimental. If you're an older adult and you don't get enough sleep, your cells age faster. Another study was conducted among women to see the impact of sleep on aging. The group of participants who recently got a good night's rest showed much lower skin aging than the group that slept poorly. It's important to get 8 hours of sleep every night. You should also look at applying moisturizer to your body before you go to bed, as your skin can become dehydrated when you sleep. Dry skin won't be able to heal itself properly. Your water intake has a direct impact on your youthfulness. Maybe you're sleeping well, but what about your water intake? Have you ever paid attention to it? The amount of water you drink in a day has a direct impact on how old you look. Drink more to stay young. When you don't drink enough water throughout the day, you'll end up with dehydration. When that happens, your muscles get cramped and you'll likely feel dizzy. Not only that, but dehydration can also end up aging you quickly. If your body doesn't get enough water, it will pull the water from your tissues. It does this to make sure the water concentration in your blood is maintained. When that happens, you'll see all the signs of aging. Your eyes will become sunken, your skin will be drier and not as elastic as it would be in the case with younger adults. The amount of water you need depends on each person. A general rule of thumb is to drink 3 to 4 liters every day. The other way is to make sure you drink at least half your weight in ounces every day. Your screen time could be aging you faster than you think. Generally speaking, we spend a considerable part of our day staring at screens. When we do get away from our work, we end up either watching television or scrolling through various apps on our phones. There is really no respite from staring at screens. This constant exposure to screens is not good for you. When you stare at screens, you would be exposed to the blue light that's emitted from phones and computers. This blue light accelerates the rate at which you age. In one study, it was seen that this blue light can cause damage to your brain and eyes. If you cannot get away from the screens, it would be best to wear blue light glasses. But limiting your screen time as much as possible is still the most effective way to stop the fast rate of aging. Smoking cigarettes can have horrible results. Smoking cigarettes affects your lungs in a bad way, but those are not the only parts you're destroying. When you smoke, you're also aging yourself faster. In one study, the facial changes in 79 pairs of twins were compared. The twins were chosen so that one was smoking tobacco or was smoking 5 years longer than the sibling. The results showed that those who smoked cigarettes showed greater signs of aging, such as wrinkles, eye bags, and sagging skin under the jawline. Your face is not the only part that shows signs of aging. Even your inner arms will show wrinkles. This is usually because tobacco restricts the movements of nutrients and oxygen to your skin by reducing the size of your blood vessels and circulation. Along with these issues, tobacco itself damages the collagen and elastin in your skin. Both are required to make your skin look young. You'll have a higher risk of cancer and should quit at least to avoid looking older than you really are. Smoking marijuana isn't helpful either. Thinking about switching to pot instead of cigarettes? Well, don't. If cigarettes are bad for your skin, marijuana isn't much better. Marijuana has begun to be legalized in the US, while other countries have already taken steps to regulate the market. It has been determined that there may be no health-related issues concerning the smoking of marijuana, but one side effect you certainly need to consider is its impact on your internal clock. In one study, a group of participants was annually studied from age 13 to 30. Their health and marijuana use was tracked. The results showed that those who smoked marijuana on a regular basis aged faster on the cellular level compared to those who did not smoke all that frequently. Recreational and medicinal marijuana has a few benefits, like alleviating pain, but you should try and restrict the frequency with which you smoke pot if you want your body to remain young. Not applying sunscreen is another sin against your skin. If your daily activities require you to be exposed to the sun, it's important you wear sunscreen. When you expose yourself to the UV light from the sun, it damages the collagen and elastin in your skin. It can also cause damage to the skin cells themselves. When that happens, you end up with wrinkles and dark spots. Too much exposure to UV light can also result in skin cancer. In one study, around 900 people were studied for 4 years. The group of participants that were asked to apply and reapply sunscreen had a 24% less likelihood of showing signs of aging compared with the other group. Another study showed that sunscreen with SPF 30 is itself enough to reverse signs of aging when used for 12 weeks. It can reverse the skin damage and also get rid of other issues such as pigmentation as well as uneven texture. Eating too much sugar is a sure-shot way to age faster. Eating sugary foods is bad for your waistline, but it's not just weight that's the issue. The sugary foods can also cause breakouts on your face. When you eat sugary foods, it causes a spike in your blood sugar levels. This can cause inflammation and result in a breakout. You could, of course, deal with the pimples that pop up on your face, but dealing with them frequently will cause permanent scarring. You would end up with a slight depression on your skin or a raised bump. This breakout of pimples could sometimes cause brown and red marks. They tend to go away after a period of time, but if you continuously have to deal with acne, then you will look older faster. Another problem with eating too many sugary foods is glycation. This is a process where the sugar molecules that come from your food attach themselves to the collagen in your skin. Glycation makes your skin hard and inflexible, resulting in wrinkles. When you drink sugary drinks such as soda, you would also be causing damage to your teeth. If you lose your teeth, it will add to your aging. Even sweetened coffee can cause stains on your teeth, which will make you look a lot older than you really are. Skimping on fruit can make you look old. Do you eat fruits and veggies on a daily basis? If not, I have bad news for you. You're on a path to looking older than you actually are. If you want to look healthy and young, you should eat 2 to 3 cups of vegetables a day and at least 1.5 to 2 cups of fruit per day. Experts estimate nearly 90% of Americans do not eat the recommended amount of veggies every day. 76% fail to eat enough fruit. When you eat a balanced diet loaded with disease-fighting veggies and fruit, you're doing your health and skin a huge favor. Fruits and veggies have compounds that prevent the damage that makes your skin age faster. Fruits and veggies are rich in antioxidants and vitamins that keep your skin cells healthy. They have vitamin E, which can protect your skin from UV damage. This particular vitamin can also even out pigmentation issues and reduce skin inflammation. Besides vitamin E, fruits are also rich in vitamins A, B3, and C. These vitamins are great for your skin as they help prevent collagen breakdown, reduce hyperpigmentation, and promote skin elasticity. Wondering what fruits and veggies you should be adding to your grocery list? How about you begin with more leafy green veggies like spinach and fruit like strawberries? Sweet potatoes, oranges, and mushrooms are great as well. Make sure you don't miss out on red peppers and asparagus. Your skin will thank you later. Getting healthy, glowing skin isn't rocket science. Besides having a skincare regimen, you also need to focus on what you eat. Interested in knowing more about how your diet impacts your skin? Let's keep the conversation going with a couple more skin and nutrition-related videos, shall we? Watch 17 foods that are bad for your skin. You can also try our video on 12 foods that'll make your skin glow. Go ahead, click one, or better yet watch both and learn more about nutrition and skin health. Did you know about these skin-damaging habits before watching this video? Let us know in the comments below.